by a young boy under the baobab tree have become the guiding light for a nation in pursuit of progress and justice.
When I recently consider Emmanuel Macron's statements about Africa, every conscious African should quickly understand everything he has told us and what it meant. General Chani recently spoke about the change in tactics or strategy of the French forces in Africa. I think he came to confirm it. It is about dissolving and maintaining a foundational setup. Emmanuel Macron said it so well that we can only thank him for this sincerity. Even if some wanted to pull the wool over their population's eyes, reality eventually catches up. They will not leave. Certain countries, they have just dissolved the setup. You will no longer see them in bases, but in embassies they will be there. They will form security companies to secure their existing society in those countries. But the soldiers will be there, although you will no longer see them in uniform or gathered in bases. That's all it means. They will reorganize, but they will be there. He spoke of politeness towards certain heads of state by giving them the priority to announce the break or the departure of French forces. We don't really care, one might say, but all we know is that if you want a break with these imperialist forces, it's simple. You denounce the agreements. Everything starts from there. I think the example of Chad, in any case, is tangible. They started by denouncing the agreements. Otherwise, if we don't denounce the agreements, just saying that the bases are leaving, we haven't done anything. Because the problem lies in the colonial defense agreements that have been signed since independence. The most dangerous are not those you see on the bases. The most dangerous are the military advisors. Military advisors exist in all these countries. They existed in Burkina as well until the end of 2022, until we took responsibility. And who are these military advisors? They are the ones who are supposed to implement France's policy here. They must work to make our armies very weak, so that France can always have the argument to exist here.
I hope that religious leaders here in Burkina Faso also take advantage of this moment to preach. I would say to preach the good word to those, the lost ones who hold weapons in the bush and kill because some kill, and they think they are killing in the name of religion. Religious leaders must be able to make many declarations together, many sermons, to make them understand that this is not religion. Why do I say this? Because I think that many of you have brothers or sisters who are FDS, who are in the bush. It is almost impossible today to take a terrorist base and not find Quranic books or other things. That means I think that through words you can reach them. Many declarations, many sermons must be made to make them understand that this is not Islam. It is anything but Islam. It has never been said to kill, and we will go even further. We will soon ask Islamic leaders from around the world to join us in this fight to make clear and frank declarations, to tell all those who are killing in the name of Islam that this is not Islam. Normally, it is a religion of peace, solidarity, and mutual aid. There is no reason for someone to kill in the name of Islam, and for us not to be able to say that they are on the wrong path.
The Visionary Voice. A journey with President Ibrahim Traoré. In the heart of West Africa lies Burkina Faso, a nation that has seen its share of struggles and triumphs. It is here that a leader emerged, a man whose words echoed through the corridors of power and into the hearts of the people. This is the story of President Ibrahim Traoré, a visionary whose quotes have become the guiding light for a nation in pursuit of progress and justice. Roots of wisdom. Ibrahim Traoré was born in a small village, surrounded by the lush green landscapes of Burkina Faso. From a young age, He was deeply connected to his community, often listening to the elders as they shared stories and wisdom under the baobab tree. Our future lies in the hands of those who dare to dream and act upon those dreams with unwavering resolve, his grandfather would say, planting the seeds of ambition in the young boy's heart. As he grew, Traore's passion for learning became evident. He excelled in school, driven by a desire to uplift his community. He often recalled the words of his favorite teacher, who had once told him, "Education is the foundation of a prosperous society. It empowers individuals and drives economic growth." These words stayed with him, guiding him through his studies and shaping his vision for the future. As he grew, Traore's passion for learning became evident. He excelled in school, driven by a desire to uplift his community. He often recalled the words of his favorite teacher, who had once told him, "Education is the foundation of a prosperous society. It empowers individuals and drives economic growth." These words stayed with him, guiding him through his studies and shaping his vision for the future. The path to leadership. Traore's journey to leadership was not a smooth one. It was filled with challenges and obstacles that tested his resolve. He began his political career at a local level, where he quickly became known for his integrity and dedication to public service. During one of his early campaigns, he told a gathering of supporters, "I stand before you not as a politician seeking power, but as a servant dedicated to the prosperity of our beloved nation." His words resonated deeply with the people, who saw in him a leader committed to their welfare. As he rose through the ranks, Traore faced fierce opposition. There were times when the path ahead seemed insurmountable, but he remained steadfast, often reminding himself and those around him, leadership is not about power, it's about service.